All right, everyone, before we slowly close tonight's show, I wanted to leave you with one final reflection because honestly, a very interesting theme quietly connected almost everything we talked about tonight. And that theme or topic was the search for emotional authenticity in a world that increasingly feels artificial. So we saw it in the old charts, we saw it in Paul McCartney's magazine, we saw it in Tina Turner's story. What else? We saw it in Timothy Ward's video, and we even saw it indirectly inside the songs we used tonight in Tools for These Times. Because underneath all the different topics, there's a common emotional tension many people seem to experience now. A feeling that modern life increasingly pushes people toward speed or performance, consumption, the constant optimization of everything, constant stimulation. Hmm. And while emotionally many people are actually craving slower rhythms, uh, people, yeah, people are emotionally craving real conversation, trust, warmth, meaning, and we are all craving spaces that still feel human, like it used to be. And one thing I kept thinking about tonight while revisiting 1982 charts and magazines is how much atmosphere mattered back then. The atmosphere of radio, the atmosphere of magazines, of songs, even the atmosphere of simply waiting for things. And modern life became incredibly efficient, right? But not always emotionally nourishing as we need like humans. So people now have more access, more content, more convenience, but simultaneously also have more burnout, more anxiety, more loneliness, more emotional exhaustion. And I think many people increasingly feel that contradiction now. Not necessarily intellectually, but emotionally. And that's partly why I found Timothy Ward's video so interesting to share tonight with you. Because underneath all the talk about hidden fees and this greedflation, this subscription uh, model of life, this situation with rent and corporate systems, what he's really describing emotionally is exhaustion from constantly feeling psychologically squeezed and used, right? In a transactional way. And that feeling slowly changes people. It makes people more defensive, more cynical, more emotionally guarded. And people become so focused on protecting themselves from manipulation that they accidentally stop emotionally opening themselves to life too. Raise your hand if ever happened to you or even recently. If it happened to you, is a normal reaction to what is going on. What we are trying to figure out here, and in my case, trying to give some tools, is whenever this situation becomes permanent, long term, and that becomes a problem for you because as you can see, the society and the world keeps going, regardless. And that's where tonight's songs connected beautifully. We got Owner of a Lonely Heart by Yes and Hold On by Wilson Phillips. The first song captured the emotional isolation that chronic stress and distrust can create. And the second song reminded us not to emotionally surrender completely. That it's okay to feel bad at first or for a few days, but then we have to do something with it. And I think that balance may become one of the most important psychological skills of modern life. Learning how to stay aware without becoming permanently bitter, staying realistic but without becoming hopeless, and to protect yourself without emotionally shutting down completely. Because, yes, modern life can absolutely become overwhelming sometimes, but human beings still need music, still need community, conversation, laughter, slower moments, and emotional warmth. And one thing I think older music culture preserved really well was emotional atmosphere. Songs were often willing to breathe, build slowly, with long introductions, feel em- emotional, feel vulnerable, feel human in a way. And maybe that's one reason people still revisit older music so emotionally now. Not because the past was perfect, as I was saying at the beginning of the live stream, but because certain emotional qualities from those years still nourish people psychologically. And that's one of the main goals of this whole show, and is based on real real facts with my own life and how I feel with this music, right? So not escaping reality forever, not pretending older decades had no problems, but bringing back certain emotional qualities that may still help people today. Things like patience, warmth, human interaction, slower conversation, shared music experiences, and moments where the nervous system can finally relax a little. And sometimes healing psychologically is not about solving every problem immediately. Sometimes it begins simply by creating healthier emotional atmospheres around yourself more consistently. So the music you listen to matters. The conversations you surround yourself with matter. And the emotional rhythm of your days matters, especially in the long term. So protecting your mental atmosphere may become one of the most important forms of self-care in the future. So wherever you are listening from tonight or today, whether you are working right now or driving back home or working with your car or trying to relax or simply listening quietly in the background, I hope tonight's show gave you a calmer atmosphere, a useful reflection, a good memory, or simply a small emotional pause from modern noise for a while. Or at least this guy talking help you sleep during midnight. You can use it for that too. I give you permission. So sometimes all that matters much more than people realize. Alright everyone, that's going to be it for tonight's Back to the Present live stream. Thank you again for spending part of your day or night here with me. And if tonight's show helped you relax a little, slow your thoughts down, remember something good, or simply gave you a better atmosphere or perspective to handle things while working or studying or resting, then make sure to subscribe to the channel, give a like to this video and to all the videos of the whole channel,